Yeah. It's the first Sunday of the month. And of course, the first Sunday in 2025. I don't know if you're excited. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. I welcome you to another episode of the Live Unscripted 2025. And of course, right here, like we are helping you to become a student for life instead of just academic session, so you could be able to achieve optimum success. And so if it is your first time on my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you get a notification when the next content drops. And if this is your first time on Facebook, click on the follow button because that is one of the best decisions you're going to make in your life this year and beyond. And of course, I'm going to share with you why in this series. So today, our topic, we have really been able to deal with the foundational course, CURSE of study, because like I always say, you cannot defeat the devil you don't know. And when you come into the consciousness of this, you only need to build a belief system and then take deliberate action so that you can be able to make the transition. And so if you have not been able to follow the series, today is another best time for you to start. 𝗟𝗏𝗙 and of course, if you need a link, send a DM. I'm going to send that to you so that you can be able to follow through. Today is the 5th day in the series and you are still early. You are still early. All right. So today we'll be focusing on this particular aspect. We talked about different foundational words, getting to know things for ourselves, which is very, very critical. And of course, our topic today focuses on academic excellence is not a guarantee for optimum success. And like I told you, optimum is choosing the best, right? And success is something that you achieve every single day. So whatever thing that you get done, it's an ongoing process that happens every day of your life. All right. So when you fail, you succeed because there is a learning experience. You came into consciousness and you are making progress, right? And so every single day you get to succeed. But because your concept of success, it's something so overwhelming, you think you have not gotten there. And that's why you don't have the energy to go hard on your dreams. You think that you are not meant to do those things and all of that, right? So your definition, of course, will affect your application, just like one of my mentors will always say. And so today, focusing on academic excellence. Now, a lot of people, the moment they hear academic excellence, they will just say, this person got the best result. Right? And of course, as a first class graduate, you are looking at in front of your screen, you actually say that I achieved academic excellence. You are totally not wrong, but there is something that you do not really understand about academic excellence. And that is why you are not achieving productively even after you are done with university. And so I'm going to explain that and how you can be able to reposition your mind on what truly academic excellence is and how you can be able to build a structure in order to achieve optimum success. I hope you are ready. Now, most of the times, you always say that as a first class graduate, they have achieved academic excellence. That's not true, because excellence does not talk about who is first. It's actually who is best. All right. So, but the Nigerian university will always say, "No be who read pass, now who pass read." And so everybody is focused on read your books, pass your exams. And I want to ask you a question, right? If after you take that exam and I ask you a question on how you can relate what you have just taken and the book you have read into real life situation, and you're not able to do that, you're not possessing excellence. You're not the best. You're not the best yet. You might get first position. That is not academic excellence. That you are first does not make you best. So many people, even in the university, can work their way into having the best results, right? But does that make them best? And so in one of my speaking engagements, I was able to let them know, because they wanted to tap into my own experience as a first class graduate to give me the opportunity to teach people about academic excellence. And I was able to let them know that it is not about the grades, it's about who you are becoming. So you don't have a first class, you need to be a first class. That's what makes you excellent. It's not about the result. That's why the reason why you went to school is because you want to go to school. You don't go to school to actually be the best of what you are called to do. And that's why your approach will always be read your books. That's why you engage in cramming, because you want to pass examination. That's why you engage in all sorts of things just because you don't want to carry over. And that is so very limiting, because the moment you do that, you just do it for the sake of others. And you know what eye-service does? When you are doing eye-service, you are not really putting in your best, because you're always thinking you are doing it for someone else. You're not doing it for you. So when that actually happens, what you're going to do is that you will not be the best of that thing. You will not perform at the premium. You won't stretch to actually do it because you think it's not for you. But actually, you are doing it and you are self-sabotaging, because after you graduate, you will see that you lack the discipline to actually scale through life. And so the essence of you going to school is actually to build a discipline that helps you to navigate life. That's why that course you took in school is called an area of discipline. And so today you are struggling with mentorship, you are struggling to navigate life because you have not developed the pains, the failures of discipline that is required of you to be the best. Now, most of us actually made goals in January. This January is all about make goals, set goals, do this, do all of that. As much as that is good, how many of us are going to get those goals? How many of us are going to succeed progressively? It's not by you going back to school like now. I know by today, tomorrow, a lot of people will be going back to school and all of that. They are going with the excitement, let me meet my friends, true or true. Some are not going with a refreshed goal in order to see what they can be in order to achieve whatever thing they want to achieve in the world. But they are going because they have missed their friends in one way or the other. They have missed their friends. Or let's just go and continue this thing. Time is going so that I can graduate and get out of this place. So most of the times we need to understand that the reason that you do a thing is actually what helps you to actualize something. So we do things for the wrong reasons. And that is why we don't become the best in order to build up the character that is required of us to gain opportunities even after we graduate. So academic excellence is not a guarantee, because one, your concept of academic excellence is just to make first position, is not actually to become the best. And of course, it is not about being the first. It's actually being the best, because the best will always be first. So if you are building competencies in school, it does not stereotype you to the four walls of an institution. It's actually helping you to build the discipline in order to navigate life. So what happens is that that particular phase of your life demanded you to be in that environment to develop the best of you. That is why you see that the C's, those people who got C's, right? The one who got A's are working for those who got C's, because it's no longer about their grades. It's about their result. It's about their competence. And so you passed your exam, but you did not develop yourself. And that is why when you come out of school, you say school is scam. Not really. It is because your reasons for going to school is not to become the best. You went there because you think you are of age. You went there because your parents has painted that going to school is a necessity, or to get certified in order to go abroad. You went to school for different reasons that does not position you to become the best and develop the discipline that is required of you to navigate life. And that is why you are struggling with excellent success. Why? You'll be doing that because your parents recommended that. You are not doing it for you. You do eye service. And that way you don't build the necessary discipline that is required of you to gain those optimum success consistently. That is why you are struggling when you graduate. That is why you carry your certificate and they don't turn you in, right? That is why you think there is something wrong with you. That is why you think that school is scam. That is why you are even taking it as first class is no longer whatever it is. That's not true. The perception is going to change when you go back to the concept of things. So, what you need to understand by all of this is that academic excellence truly means that in that particular season of your life, because academic means your pursuit of knowledge. But if the reason for your pursuit is not for excellence for what it is, then you will come out of the world as confused as everybody else. So, in that particular season of your life, it is not just for you to read your books, it's also required that you read your environment to grow sensitivity, to build relationship, to build up your character, to build up every other area of your life, because that is what encompasses education. Your spiritual life is intact, your health, your relation, your social life, and every other thing are going to be impacted by virtue of that environment. But hey, you are paying attention to your books more than yourself as well as your environment. And that's why when you graduate, you become a stranger to the environment because you were not paying attention. And so you need to understand that your reason is what nullifies you. Your reason for going to school or engaging academics is what is shooting you on the leg in the real sense of life. And like I told you, it is time for you to actually become a student for life, because what makes a student is not just a member of a university, but what makes a student is actually the eagerness and the devotion to learn and study. So if you have the devotion and the eagerness to actually learn and study, you are a student. I am a student for life. I learn every day. I study every day, including Sundays. I don't stop. Why? Every day, life is a teacher, and it's always an opportunity for me to have learning experience. It can be from the Word of God, it can be from conversations with people, it can be with anything, but I'm eager and devoted to learn something. And that is what has helped in order for you to develop an open mind for opportunities. So don't have New Year declarations. Don't just do fasting for its January time, like the Bible said. Don't just do things religiously, do things based on the fact of who you are going to become, and that is the essence of your goal. Today you are struggling to set goals. Why? Because those times, those particular curriculum that have been set for you, you are not able to chew it, articulate it for what it is truly. And that is why you scale through school, but school did not pass through you. And so this is the time for you to understand that your guarantee to success is who you become more than where you are. Who you become, because you can actually meet an opportunity unprepared. It is okay for you to be in the right environment. It is okay for you to be in the right place. But the question is, are you the right person? That is where you begin to exude excellence as a being beyond academics. That is why we have a lot of coaches in the online space who are teaching what they have not practiced, because it is in practice that you actually become that which you actually acquire the knowledge of. And like Dr. Gochukwu will always say, until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. So now, how do you apply those things that you have read in your books into life? If you don't know that, now you have to go back to the beginning to build the attributes of becoming a student for life, so that you understand how life works, leveraging on the particular place where you are in life in order to scale through. This is a new week. And this is the time you are preparing to go back to school. Go back to school for the right reasons. And the energy of which you exude in order to take advantage of your season is going to change. And you are going to receive optimum success regardless of the fact that you're a member of a university at this stage of your life. It is possible. A lot of people have done it. A lot of people are making impact. And so the time is now for you to actually engage all of those things, know things for yourself, and do things for the right reason. And that is why we are building confident global champions. We don't want people who actually just want to do things because others are doing it, or to obey the culture of the land that it's a required certificate, but because they want to be the best, because it is the best that always lead the rest. So because they want to be the best, they want to become excellent themselves beyond the school system, beyond any 4 walls of an education, to have the impact in themselves as excellent people, so that they can be able to seize their moment in their global stage. If that is you and you want to be that, and you want to have that paradigm shift to truly understand what life is and how to maximize your time in school in order to be the best, type CGC in the comment section, or you click the link in the description of my YouTube channel right now. Or if you're watching on Facebook, click on that link on my bio. Let's have that conversation and take it to a whole new level. Of course, I'm wishing you all the very best. But this is the time for you to redefine things for yourself, know things for yourself, so that you can be able to grow your sensitivity in discerning distractions and harnessing the opportunities that 2025 is going to make available for you. Till I come your way again in the next series of Life Unscripted, don't forget that it's a time to actually build the life that you desire, rather than blame people for whatever thing it is, or live the life that other people recommend, because life is going to reward those who have come alive. Until then, I love you. I still remain your friend and your world-class edupreneur, Mrs. 𝗟𝗂𝗪𝗏𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 Happy first Sunday of the year. Bye for now.